Hello, we are here with an unlocked Android smartphone made by the company Blu, BLU, which specializes in basic phones and smartphones. This is the Blu S91 made by the company Blu, around $130. This is the price we purchased it for before taxes and shipping. However, the prices can fluctuate quite a bit. Phone was originally $150, then the price went down a little bit, and we decided to purchase it. 6.5-inch display. We have some other specifications here. If you're interested, it's available, I think, on Amazon. Hopefully still available. We purchased this 2 weeks ago. 13 megapixel camera on the front and the back, 64 gigabytes internal memory, 6.5-inch display. Wow, what a large phone this is. And the ability to expand the memory, to increase the memory with the insertion of if you insert a micro SD memory card, which would be a separate purchase. And of course, it says on the bottom, Android operating system. This video will simply be about how to insert the SIM card, how to access the area on this phone where you can insert the SIM card. I will just say right away I'm making this video because I think it might be helpful, hopefully, if someone is not aware that with a lot of phones, typically, like I've seen in the past, the way to get access to the area where you can insert memory cards and SIM cards and the battery would be to literally just pull apart the phone. The back of the phone would come off, and I would always be afraid that I was going to break it. Not the case with some of these phones, and just be very careful before you try to take apart the phone. If you don't see any little ridges where you might be pulling the phone apart, do not attempt to pull the phone apart, because I almost broke another phone that way before realizing that the way to insert to get access to the area where you insert the memory card, SIM card, etc., the battery, is actually this little device. That is the mechanism by which we are going to do that. And I didn't know that, and I thought I had to pull the phone apart, and I almost broke the whole thing. It was a $100 phone. So look at it if you see something that looks like this, or a variation of this, in your box, because that probably means that is how you are going to gain access to the area where you will insert your SIM card, because without the SIM card you cannot have your phone service. So this is it. This is what you're looking for. Or if you don't see this just yet as you're unboxing your phone, look for a little hole, like kind of a pin-sized hole that looks like this, and you're probably going to see a little tray next to it that's going to come out. So if you don't have this, or if you lost it, look for something similar that you can use to insert into your phone. So here's what we're going to do. You need this tool. It's going to be somewhere in your box, hopefully. And if you don't see any way to really pull apart the phone, then it likely means that there is a tray. We're going to call it a SIM card tray. And that's exactly what it's going to look like. So you're going to insert this into the hole right here, just kind of push, and it's going to come out. You don't have to push too hard. Just pops out right there. And then from there, it just goes all the way out. Don't worry, you haven't broken anything. It's just a little tray where you can just gently put in the SIM card. It has to match this. Your SIM card has to match this size, this kind of hole exactly, so you can just kind of rest it here inside this little tray. Either one will do. This probably means that we have the ability to insert 2 SIM cards, so we can go in either this one or this one, right? That one or that one. Put it back. There's also a space for a micro SD memory card, but we have plenty of space here, 64 gigabytes. Put it back in the same way. See, it says to the screen, meaning my interpretation of that is it's going to be facing up the same way that the screen is facing, and then just put it back. And that is it. See, that's all you do. And then again, to get the tray, access to the tray again, just push here again. There it is, right there. Don't lose this tool. That came with the device. And of course, I'm talking about this little thing, which on the other phone that I almost broke. I didn't know what this was. I was like, what is this? But this is really for getting access. So this means that in this case, the battery was already here. I don't have to try to insert the battery. It already came with the device. There's no way to really pull apart this phone. That's not the intention here. The intention here is to pull out this tray, put the SIM card in, either the first slot or the second slot. There's also a space for the memory card, but we don't have one here. And then just reinsert the tray here, just delicately, and then it should work. The reason there are 2 spaces at the end is you have the ability to have 2 SIM cards. I think for me, I usually just have 1 SIM card. And then once you've done that, you can turn on your phone, and hopefully, if you insert the card correctly, if it's the appropriate size, then your cell service should register with your phone that you have your SIM card is working, and you'll have your cell phone service. So that's the video on how to insert the SIM card. Really just a video that hopefully people can find helpful if they're not familiar with this method of gaining access to the area in your phone where you can insert the SIM card, the memory card, and in this case the battery was already included. No need to pull apart the phone to see if you can insert the battery. In this case, and hopefully all the cases with this type of setup, the battery will already be included, so you won't have to do anything with that. The battery is here, and then all we did was pop out the tray right here to insert the memory card in the SIM card. But just be careful before you try to do anything in terms of pulling apart the phone or taking it apart, because like I said, clearly not the intention here. And if you actually read the instructions, there's like a SIM card installation guide. Actually, I should have read the instructions before I almost broke that other phone. Always read the instructions if you really are not sure what to do, because before we try to take apart a phone like this, we want to know if that's the intention. Clearly not here. With the Blu S91, all we need to do is insert the tool to the hole to get access to that SIM card tray. Thanks for watching this video. Have a nice day. This is just a video on how to gain access, how to insert a SIM card. Again, you'll need one that is the appropriate size to go in the tray, otherwise the tray is not going to fit, or that I think will be self-explanatory. The Blu S91 unlocked Android smartphone, which we purchased on Amazon from the company Blu, which makes basic phones and budget-friendly smartphones.